Welcome to the Reputation Matters podcast. We're here to help you protect and enhance your online reputation. Tune in for tips, tricks, and expert advice. Ready to take control of your online presence? Visit yourrepmatters.com to learn more.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a deep dive into something that's become super important for businesses, online reputation management, or ORM as it's often called.
Right.
And to help us out, we've got this really interesting blog post.
Okay.
It's called Why Online Reputation Management is Essential for Modern Businesses.
Catchy.
I know, right? But really, before we get into it, think about the last time you were checking out, I don't know, a new restaurant maybe, or like we're going to get some kind of service.
Yeah.
What's the first thing you do?
I'm definitely checking those reviews.
Exactly. I mean, pretty much everyone looks at reviews online now, right?
For sure. And this blog post actually mentions this stat. It says
Oh, yeah.
93% of consumers read reviews before they buy anything.
93. Wow.
It's almost everybody. So that first impression, like when you see a business online,
Right?
that could be the very first time a customer interacts with them.
It's true. It's like their digital storefront or something.
Exactly.
Got to make it count. So those first impressions, they really do matter.
Totally.
Okay, so let's say that first impression, it's not great. You see a bunch of negative reviews.
Uh-oh.
What then? How does ORM help you kind of shape that first impression?
Well, it's all about making sure things are accurate.
Okay.
And you want to show a positive image.
Right.
But there's more to it than just that.
Oh.
You really need to build trust.
Okay.
Because with so many options online, trust is super important for customers these days.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And get this.
What?
The blog post says 84% of people trust online reviews. Like the same as a personal recommendation.
As much as if their friend told them.
Yeah. Crazy. Right.
That's a huge change from how things used to be.
Totally.
It's like word of mouth has gone, I don't know, digital.
I know.
Online reviews are the new,
Like the new gold standard.
Yeah. So ORM is about getting those good reviews
Yeah.
and then managing the not so good ones.
Exactly.
Well,
but not hiding them.
Right. Because no one's perfect. Every business is going to get a bad review sometimes.
Of course.
So it's not about hiding them. It's about what? Showing that you care.
Yeah. Showing that you actually care about your customers.
Okay.
Like you're committed to good service.
Yeah.
Being transparent.
So even a negative review, you can turn that into something good.
Sometimes, yeah. If you handle it right,
Okay, I get that.
it shows you're listening, taking it seriously.
So how do you actually do that? How do you manage negative feedback effectively?
Okay, so let's say you get a negative review
Okay.
about, I don't know, slow service.
Happens.
Instead of getting defensive,
Right.
you acknowledge it,
Okay.
you apologize, and maybe, I don't know, offer a discount for their next visit.
Smart.
That shows you're taking it seriously.
Makes sense.
You want to go the extra mile
Yeah.
to make things right.
So we've talked about trust. We've talked about first impressions.
Right.
But how do people even find your business in the first place?
Oh, good question.
That's where SEO comes in, right?
SEO is key.
And this blog post talks about that.
It does.
About how ORM can help you rank higher in those search results.
Exactly.
So SEO, that's search engine optimization.
Right.
It's all about how high up you show up on Google and all that.
Yep. All the search engines.
And that's affected by your online reputation.
It totally is.
Huh. Why is that?
Well, think about it. Google wants to show the best results, right?
Makes sense.
They want to give people the best experience.
Right.
So they look at your reviews, your ratings.
So the better your reputation.
The higher you're going to rank.
Okay. That makes sense.
So good ORM can push down those negative things.
Right.
And it gives you a better chance of showing up on that first page.
It's like a VIP pass to the top of Google.
Exactly.
And more visibility means more potential customers, obviously.
For sure.
It's all about getting seen by the right people.
At the right time.
But ORM isn't just about getting new customers, right?
Nope.
What about the ones you already have?
That's where building loyalty comes in.
Right. Because if your customers feel like you care,
Yeah.
if they feel heard,
Mm-hmm.
valued,
They're going to stick around.
they'll become advocates for your brand.
Exactly. And that's the best case scenario.
Right.
Loyal customers are like your biggest asset.
Because they'll tell their friends, right?
Word of mouth.
Spread the good word.
Bring in new business.
It's like a cycle of good vibes.
I like that.
A community around your brand.
It's a great way to put it.
So ORM helps you build trust, it boosts your visibility, it helps you get those loyal customers. But how does it all fit into like the bigger picture?
What do you mean?
Like there's so much competition out there.
It's true.
How does ORM help you stand out from the crowd?
That's a great question.
Because everyone's fighting for attention these days.
Yeah, and a good reputation.
Yeah.
That's what makes you different.
Because you stand out.
It's like the thing that sets you apart.
So ORM helps you become like the go-to business
The preferred choice.
for your target audience.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm starting to see the big picture here.
Good.
So just to recap for everyone, ORM is not just about looking good online, right?
It's so much more than that.
It's like a crucial part of your business strategy.
I'd say it's essential in today's world.
It can really make or break you.
You're absolutely right.
It's about those genuine relationships, building trust,
Yeah, showing who you are.
showing that you're committed to your customers.
And to excellence.
But this deep dive wouldn't be complete without talking about something this blog post brings up at the very end.
Okay.
And it's a pretty profound point. They basically say that in today's world,
Yeah.
your reputation eyes your business.
Wow.
Powerful stuff, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
So if our reputations are our businesses, how do we protect them?
Good question.
Like, how do we actually cultivate a good reputation?
Both individually and as organizations.
It's something we all need to be thinking about. It's a big question, right?
It is.
But I think it's one worth exploring further.
Definitely.
So stay tuned, because we're going to get into all that
Okay.
and more.
Looking forward to it. I mean, it's a total shift
Right.
in how we, get information and make decisions.
Totally.
Word of mouth. It's all digital now.
Yeah.
Those online reviews, it's like the new way we decide if we can trust something.
It's true.
We see it all the time, right, in our own lives.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like picking a restaurant
Exactly.
or booking a hotel, even finding a doctor. I always check those reviews.
Right. It's like almost automatic.
Yeah, you don't even think about it.
And that's the whole point this blog post is making.
Okay.
In this crazy connected world we live in.
Yeah.
Our online reputation, it matters.
It really does.
For real.
For businesses especially, right?
Huge for businesses.
Because it affects how people see them.
Totally.
And ultimately, whether people choose them or not.
It's true. The blog post even says that ignoring ORM is like leaving money on the table.
Really?
If you're not managing your online presence, you're missing out on all those people
Right.
who live and breathe by online reviews.
That's a good point.
So businesses got to be proactive,
Okay.
strategic about this whole ORM
Hey,
thing.
not just a one-time thing.
Definitely not. It's ongoing.
So it's not just about, putting out fires when you get a bad review. It's about building something good from the start.
Exactly. Shaping that narrative.
Okay, I like that.
It's multifaceted.
Fancy word.
It means you got to encourage those good reviews.
Right.
Respond to the bad ones in a smart way.
Thoughtfully.
And keep an eye on things.
Yeah.
Make sure nothing blows up,
Catch it early.
Exactly.
There's this other blog post I saw from yourrepmatters.com.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that one.
They have this tagline.
I love a good tagline.
Ready to take control of your online reputation.
It's catchy.
I know, right? It's like a call to action.
It is. It's like they're telling businesses,
Yeah.
you have the power.
To change things.
Own your story,
Control the narrative.
Because at the end of the day,
Yeah.
your reputation isn't just those reviews.
It's deeper than that.
It's about what your brand stands for,
Your values.
how you treat your customer.
If you're committed to doing things right.
It all ties together.
I think a lot of businesses, they get so caught up.
In the day-to-day,
Yeah, just trying to keep things running.
they forget about the big picture.
But if you ignore your online reputation,
It can hurt you.
big time.
Especially now. Information spreads like wildfire online.
That's true.
One bad review.
Could reach thousands of people.
Easily.
So you got to be proactive.
And that's the key takeaway.
This blog post, it has some good tips.
Oh, yeah. Like what?
Like claiming your listings on all those review sites.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's important.
Encourage customers to leave feedback, good or bad.
Right. Got to get those reviews coming in.
And keep an eye on your social media.
Social media is huge.
It's all about being intentional, consistent.
It doesn't have to be complicated.
Right. There are tools out there to help.
Even if you don't have a whole marketing team.
Exactly.
The first step is just realizing how important it is.
Recognizing that online reputation management.
Is essential.
Yeah, in today's world,
The sooner you make it part of your strategy.
the better off you'll be.
Absolutely.
Okay, we've talked a lot about all this,
We have.
but I want to leave you with something to think about,
Okay.
something to really ponder. So this blog post, it says, your reputation, it's basically your business in today's world. I mean, do
Yeah.
you agree with that?
I think it's a really interesting point.
It is
It makes you think.
about how much those online reviews, they really matter,
To everyone, really.
not just businesses.
Right. We all contribute to that in a way,
When we write reviews,
even when we read them.
it makes you realize, you know, we all have a responsibility here. To be honest, be fair when we're talking about our experiences online.
Absolutely.
Because one bad review, that could really hurt someone.
It could.
But on the flip side,
Yeah.
we got to remember businesses, they're made up of people too.
Right. It's not just some faceless corporation.
There's got to be a balance, right?
For sure.
Consumers need to trust those reviews,
Mm.
but businesses, they deserve a chance to fix things,
Respond to those criticisms.
show that they care.
Improve.
It's like we're all part of this big conversation
Totally.
about quality, customer service, all that.
Accountability.
In ORM, it's about figuring out how to be a part of that conversation.
How to navigate it
Make your voice heard.
in a way that's productive.
Yeah, create a dialogue, not just a one-way street.
That's a good way to put it.
And remember, building a good reputation, it takes time.
It does.
It's not going to happen overnight.
Like you said, it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Well, this has been a really fascinating deep dive into the world of online reputation management.
Learned a lot.
So much to think about.
It affects all of us.
Whether you own a business or just, shop online.
It's everywhere.
And it's only going to become more important.
As things get even more digital,
That's for sure.
it's a constantly evolving landscape.
But the basics, they stay the same, right?
I think so.
Be transparent.
Be authentic.
Show that you care about your customers.
And that you're committed to providing a good experience.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Thanks.
Thanks for joining us on this journey.
It's been fun.
And remember, everyone, your online reputation.
It matters.
So keep those reputations sparkling.
It's good advice.
Until next time.
Thank you for tuning in. Check back next week for our latest episode or visit our website, yourrepmatters.com, to take control of your online reputation. After all, reputation matters.